Good morning, everyone. Jai Shri Krishna. Today I will recite verses 33 to 53 of Sankya Yoga from the chapter 2 of Bhagwad Gita and try to explain its meaning. Verses 33 to 53. At cheta tvamim dharmyam sangramam na karishyasi tatah swadharma kirtim cha hitva papamavapyasi akirti chapi bhutani katashishyati devavyam sambhavitasya chakirti mranadantirichyate payadranadruparatam machyante tvam maharathaha yesham cha tvam bahumato bhutva yashashi laghavam अव्याच्यादाक्षं बुद्धन्तदिश्यन्ति तवा हिताः निन्दतश्व सामर्थ्य ततो दुःखरतः नु किम् हतो वा प्राप्यसि स्वर्गं जित्वा वा मोक्षसे महीं तत्त्वा दुष्टिथ कौन्तेय युद्धाय कृति निश्चयः सुखदखे समे कृत्वा लाभालाभो जपो ततो युद्धाय पुज्यस्व नैव पापमवाप्यसि एषा ते हमिहिसा साख्ये बुद्धियोगेति वा शृणु बुद्धिया युक्तो यथा पार्थ कर्मबन्धः प्रहस्यसि नेहार्विक्मनोषविस्वि प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते स्वल्पं प्रश्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात् व्यवसायित्मिका बुद्धिरेकेह कुरुन्ननन्दन बाहुशाखाह्यहन्ताश्व बुद्धियो व्यवसायिनाम् यामिमां पुष्यन्तां वाचं प्रदयदन्ति द्विपदश्रितः वेदवादर्ताः प्राथ नान्यदस्तीतवादिनः कामात्मानः स्वर्गपरा जन्मकर्मफलप्रदाम् क्रियाविशेषबहुलां भोगेश्वरगतिं प्रति भोगेश्वरप्रसन्ना तपयापत चेतसां व्यवसायित्मिका बुद्धिः समादोः न विधीयते त्रैगुणत्रिपया वेदा नित्रैगुण्यो भर्वार्जुन निद्वन्द्वो नित्यसत्त्वो निर्गोक्षेम आत्मवान् यावानर्थ उद्पाने सर्वतः संपुलोदके तावान्धर्वेषु वेदुषु ब्राह्मणस्य विजानतः कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफलहेतुर्भू मा ते संगोत्सवे कर्मण्ये योगस्य कुरु कर्माणि सङ्कुत्वक्ता धनश्चय सिद्धसिद्ध्यो समो भूत्वा समत्वं योग उच्यते द्वरेण हादर कर्म बुद्धियोगाश्चनश्च बुद्धो शरणं मिन्दच्छ कृपणाः फलहेतवः बुद्धियुक्तो जतादिह उभे सुकृत दृश्यते तस्माद्योगाय युजस्व योगः कर्मसु कौशलं कर्मजं बुद्धियुक्ता हि फलं त्वक्ता मणिभीषणः जन्मबन्धदिनि मृक्ताः पदं गच्छनं नामयम यदा ते मोहकथित बुद्धियुते तरिष्यति यदा गन्तामि निदेदं श्रोतवश्य कृष्यत्य च श्रुतिविप्रतियत्राते यदा स्थायति निश्चिता समाधावदत च बुद्धिस्तदा yogamadaप्यस्यसि which means Krishna says to Arjuna, if however you refuse to fight this righteous war, abandoning your social duty and reputation, you will certainly incur sin. People will speak of you as a coward and deserter. For a respectable person, infamy is worse than death. The great generals who hold you in high esteem will think that you fled away from the battlefield out of fear, and thus will lose respect for you. Your enemies will defame and humiliate you with unkind words, disparaging your might. Alas, what could be more painful than that? If you fight, you will either be slain on the battlefield or go to the celestial abode, or you will gain victory and enjoy the kingdom on earth. Therefore, arise with determination, O son of Kunti, and be prepared to fight. Fight for the sake of duty, treating alike happiness and distress, loss and gain, victory and defeat. Fulfilling your responsibility in this way, you will never incur sin. Here, though, I have explained to you Sankya Yoga or analytical knowledge regarding the nature of the soul. Now listen, O Partha, as I reveal Buddhi Yoga or the yoga of intellect. When you work with such understanding, you will be freed from the bondage of karma. Working in this state of consciousness, there is no loss or adverse result, and even a little effort saves one from great danger. O descendant of the Kurus, the intellect of those who are on this path is resolute, and their aim is one-pointed. But the intellect of those who are irresolute is many-branched. Those with limited understanding get attached to the flowery words of the Vedas, which advocate the rituals for elevation to the celestial abode, and presume no higher principle is prescribed in them. They glorify only those portions of Vedas that please their senses, and perform pompous ritualistic ceremonies for attaining higher birth, opulence, sensual enjoyment, and elevation to the heavenly planets. With their mind deeply attached to worldly pleasures and their intellects by such things, they are unable to possess the resolute determination for success of the path to God. The Vedas deal with the three modes of material nature. O Arjuna, rise above the three modes to a state of pure spiritual consciousness, freeing yourself from dualities, eternally fixed in truth and without concern for material gain and safety. Be situated in the self. Whatever purpose is served by a small well of water is naturally served in all respects by a large lake. Similarly, one who realizes the absolute truth also fulfills the purpose of all the Vedas. You have a right to perform your prescribed duties, but you are not entitled to the fruits of your actions. Never consider yourself to be cause of the results of your activities, nor be attached to inaction. Be steadfast in the performance of your duty, O Arjuna, abandoning attachment to success and failure. Such equanimity is called yoga. Seek refuge in divine knowledge and insight, O Arjuna, and discard reward-seeking actions that are certainly inferior to the works performed with the intellect established in divine knowledge. Miserly are those who seek to enjoy the fruits of their works. One who prudently practices the science of work without attachment can get rid of both good and bad reactions in this life itself. Therefore, strive for yoga which is art of working skillfully, means in proper consciousness. The wise endowed with equanimity of intellect abandon attachment to the fruits of actions which bind one to the cycle of life and death. By working in such consciousness, they attain the state beyond all suffering. When your intellect crosses the part of delusion, you will then acquire indifference to what has been heard and what is yet to be heard about the enjoyment in this world and the next. When your intellect ceases to be allured by the fruitive section of the Vedas and remains steadfast in divine consciousness, you will then attain the state of perfect yoga. इति श्री भागवत गीता द्वितीय सांख्य योग अध्याये 300 श्लोकं सम्पूर्णम्। नमस्ते।